I am very, very sad by the situation of our state. Financially, we're 48th. Our pensions need to be totally overhauled. Our Medicaid system needs to be totally overhauled. We need to change leadership in Springfield. I will never vote for Michael Madigan. I will not take a pension. I will not take benefits. I really don't need the salary. I will lead by example, and right off the bat, cut my salary the first day I go into Springfield, and give to 2 separate charities. And I am blessed that I'm able to do that.
We need to take the principles that we've honed in on the local level, balance the budget on the state level. The jobs, similar to Aurora, we've created jobs here. The premium outlet mall is expanding. We've had expansion in many arenas. We need to take those principles, those fundamental principles of having an environment conducive to small jobs, to businesses, small businesses, and bring that to the state level so that the state improves its environment working with the business community. We need to just create jobs for people. The small business needs to be supported. We also need to get the finances in order. The state is putting people out of work by their late payments. We have a lot of providers that just are not being paid on a timely basis, and that hurts the local community. It hurts people in the neighborhoods, and the bottom line is we need good people to stay in their homes. We need good people to have jobs and be paid accordingly, and we need to take care and make sure we have safe neighborhoods. I am on record in many venues as supporting the repeal of the income tax increase 100%. I think taxes just really are counterintuitive to a good business economy. You can't have strong economic growth with high taxes. What I expect to do is the same thing on city council. The mayor and I have not always agreed, and we've worked together. The same holds true with the state of Illinois. We all got to work together to get out of this mess. And it's going to be a lot of hard work. We have to roll up our sleeves, but the bottom line is we have to work together, work across party lines to make sure the budget is balanced, to make sure we are in a good fiscal shape. Start with
my concerns of the speaker, and history speaks for itself. Anyone who is in the Democratic Party in the House of Representatives votes the way the speaker wants them to vote. If they don't get elected next time. I am not beholden to anyone. Yes, Tom Cross is now helping me because I'm up against the Madigan machine. If it was a perfect world, what I would like to see happen is the people that are in the pension system now get shifted over to a 401k, and somehow what the pensions that they put into when they retire, they get part of that portion, and how that is figured out in numbers. You know, I have to sit down and think about that. I do think the retirees coming out need to start paying for health care. I'm not sure of anybody that doesn't get to have to pay into health care.
Pension problem is a huge problem. We need to make sure that the fund remains solvent. I don't agree with the 401k plan, in part because in the long run it actually costs more, because then we have to shift to Social Security payments, which would be far in excess of what we're paying for the pensions. We need to, we have a pension plan in place to make annual payments. We need to make sure we stay on path to make that payment plan. We need to make sure the fund stays solvent. And we need to make sure that we have a solution that's good for the taxpayers, that's good for the people involved in the pensions, and that's also constitutional. I do believe that we need to get out of waste and fraud. I do support recent legislation that bars all legislative individuals from getting a pension, including judges. I think that's good legislation that needs to go forward.
I do support concealed carry. This came out for me like I own an assault rifle or something. And you need to take Pat Fee off the streets and not get her in Springfield because she has deadly weapons. You're a Marine. I'm sure you've shot these. I have my FOID card. My husband's a hunter. I have a military family. I'm highly insulted that someone would say that I'm in favor of assault weapons. I am in favor of the Constitution of the United States, and I live by that. Do you know anybody that would be running around the streets with something like this unless they're going to do something bad with it? I wouldn't. I don't know if you would. I wouldn't, but it's saying that, you know, you got to keep me off the streets because I like assault rifle weapons. And I think that anybody that, we're the only state that does not have concealed carry. I believe in the Constitution of the United States. I also believe that if there's strict gun control over concealed carry, it goes back to the Constitution of the United States. But I gotta tell you, putting stuff like this out about me carrying around an assault rifle as a grandmother and a mother and an advocate in my community for women, in my state and in my country for women, this is a joke.
The point is that military assault weapons have no place in our society. I support the Second Amendment. I have a FOID card, of course. But the bottom line is we need reasonable gun control. We need to make sure that criminals do not get their hands on weapons and that our neighborhoods are safe for our families and our children. I think that it's contrary to the sources that are cited on the flyer. We sorted out the
every
NRA
one of these sources,
questionnaire. And
I don't even think I filled out an NRA questionnaire, and you took it off my Facebook. I mean, all the sources that have been cited on all my brochures that they've hit me on, there's no, but it's.
Well, I'm not going to argue literature and sources and facts and figures,
why would you
because
do that?
The fact of the
disgusting.
matter is that I'm for keeping our neighborhoods safe. At this point in time, a lot of people are uncomfortable with the state of Illinois and conceal and carry for many reasons.